Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of The Fishing Teacher, and really appreciate you guys coming by the channel to spend some time with me on the video today. We're going to be talking about the table rock shad pattern of lure right here. Guys, this is one of the most iconic colors that has ever been developed, and what I want to do in today's video is I want to discuss the set of conditions as far as the water conditions, the environmental conditions you have during the day you're fishing, when the table rock shad is the best color to throw. Because when you get those conditions, there's not a better color than the table rock shad right here. So we're going to get into that today's video. Also, guys, if you want to get some table rock shads, I'll include my megabass link in the description of my tackle warehouse, link in the description of this video if you guys would like to get one. They make them in a bunch of different models of the megabass jerkbaits, the table rock shad. So I'll include that link in the description of this video if you guys would like to try a few of them out here. Okay, guys, the variation of the table rock shad, this has been around for a long time. It's sort of like this creamy chartreuse with a purple back on here, and there's, a lot of them have a little bit of orange on the belly, but it's basically like this, sort of this flat chartreuse pearly looking color on the back like this. This is a variation of it, and hence the name table rock shad for Table Rock Lake in Missouri, which doesn't really make sense because in my opinion the table rock shad is not necessarily the best clear water color that you have, which table rock has a lot of clear water in it. So I want to talk about the specific set of conditions when the table rock shad, when I really do good on it. And it's like anything else in jerkbait fishing. There's windows of things like water clarity and water temperature, the tint of the water, the light intensity, sunlight conditions, wind, all that stuff factors in to, choosing the right color jerkbait or lure, whatever color lure that you're using. That's why, for example, on jerkbaits, there's so many different type of color options out there, is because a jerkbait is a sight-oriented bait. Now, specifically, let's talk about table rock shad when it works really good. Like any other type of lure that I have seen out there, I classify the colors in three different categories. A flat finish like this, which is not metallic or not see-through, and then you have a translucent finish that is see-through, and then you have a metallic finish. So metallic, translucent, and flat finishes. Table rock shad falls under a flat finish delineation. In general, what you're going to find is that a flat finish works better on a little bit more off-colored water and low light conditions. And that's no different than with the table rock shad here. That's when it excels in my own personal experience. So let's talk a little bit about the specific best scenario for a table rock shad. Now, there's going to be, a little bit of leeway one way or the other. But if you would say, Randy, tell me when I need to throw a table rock shad. It would be, for me, in my own opinion, when you have water visibility, probably between, say, 2 to 3 feet, 2 to 3 foot of visibility, a low light day, like a cloudy day, a rainy day is going to be best, or at least 75% overcast. A little bit of wind, maybe like a 10-mile-an-hour wind, and water temperatures that are pretty cool. Water temperatures that are in the 40s, no more than like 55 degrees at the max. I have found in my own fishing that table rock shad is a really good color when the water is at some of its coldest levels. Now, one of the reasons that the table rock shad works really good under the conditions I described is the glow that it puts out, because the flat finish will create some type of a glow, and when you have that water visibility of like 2 to 3 feet and you have a low light condition, it's pretty dark down there, and there's just enough glow that comes out of the sides of this bait that really attract the fish. They really like it under that set of conditions. Now, some other windows that work really good is you can catch fish in water visibilities of less than 2 foot, maybe down to like 1.5 feet or so. But that is going to help you out a little bit with the table rock shad if it's a little bit brighter and not as much wind. So say, for example, if you're in an area that's got 15 inches of visibility and you got 50-degree water temperature, you're going to have better success on the table rock shad if you have, maybe a partly cloudy sky, and that type of a situation, so they can pick it up better. And on the other side of the spectrum, I have caught them pretty decently in water that's a lot cleaner. Say, for example, water visibility that's 4 to 5 foot clarity. if you have those really, really low light days. So like right off the bat in the morning, right after the sun comes up, where there's a lot of shade on the water, or those days where it's raining or heavy overcast or very windy. I have done pretty good on 4 to 5 foot clarity, especially like at Table Rock Lake. I've had some good days on this bait where I've got 5 to 6 foot of water clarity, but you've got those dark, windy days, like the wind's blowing 15 or 20, heavy overcast, rain, intermittent rain, low light conditions. It sort of acts as the same thing under those low light conditions. That glow will still attract them to that. But it's a really subtle color, and I think it's a combination of that purple back and a little bit of faded out chartreuse on the side. There's just something about it that it falls into that category, what you hear me talking about a lot, that you want a bait that stands out a little bit yet blends in a little bit. You guys hear me talking about that a lot, and Table Rock Shad falls into that category a lot of times in those conditions that I described. So anyway, guys, if you want to try to catch a few, like I say, I'll put a link in the description. Just scroll down to the Table Rock Shad, pick up a couple. And if you want to try to catch some fish on it, here would be my ideal situation. Try it over the next month or so when your water temperatures are getting within 5 degrees of their lowest point, and you got those days out there that's maybe a cloudy day or a little bit of wind. Try that Table Rock Shad, and they'll light them up pretty good. Also, if you guys fish over submergent grass, like all you guys that fish grass lakes in Texas or Florida, or maybe some TVA lakes, this is a really good color to fish over the top of the grass beds in the wintertime too. So hope it helps out, guys. We'll talk later.